Welcome to episode 19 of FPL Top Dogs, Ballyhaunis, and we're focusing on game week 34. Now, there's been a big break since the last one. I think it was game week 25. I was in Malaysia, 21st of February. But yeah, different circumstance here now, so I can't get uh, a moment of my choosing at any time. It's just a certain day of the week I can get this done. Been busy, been back home since, managed to get a lot of the hats about. I'll see if I can rustle up some pictures later. But yeah, got back home, delivered loads of the caps from all the seasons. Thanks everybody for meeting up with me, and let's have a little bit of a review of what's been going on. All things FPL Top Dogs. Ballyhaunis, welcome everybody. I just have to share the screen. Yeah, it's been a very good game week for me personally. Like if only I had Palmer as captain. Oh my God. But I was just changed at the last 5 minutes for Haaland. Um Fell into that trap again. Anyone that's been going against Haaland has been rewarded pretty well. Only 18 goals this season. He hasn't been all that, and he'll be getting a proper price drop, I would say, for next season. Like, there's no way he's a 14.3 million player. So get things going. The computer a bit sluggish today. It is what it is. Yeah, so this is where you can get Vince Vega, 7010 74 FBL Top Dogs. I'll have stuff uploaded here. I'll try and cover a little bit more at least once a week. I'll do the best I can. But since I've not been doing these, I have been doing a lot better with FPL. And of course, I'm known as the retired guru. I pressed the magic button to delete the whole lot, just that free hit that we had there a couple of weeks ago, whenever it was. It was a total unmitigated disaster. Everybody did rubbish, but talk about a wasted chip is just does your head in. So 2.1 million last season, 1.67, nothing to write home about. I'm just looking to try and creep in the top 1 mil and maybe sneak a hash. Um, I don't see it. Like, I'm 100 down on the top 10 in the Christy Nicholson Pub Fancy League. So although I have bench boost and a trip cap left, I could get about 50 against a lot of people who are some people have no chips left. We'll have a look later, but 79. I brought in Eze and he came off my bench for Foden. Of course, yeah, that was just yeah, but the 16 points at the end of the day, that would have been if I kept it on Palmer. But with Eze coming on, I'm rationalizing it. Well, 6 points down, because most of the people that captained your man Palmer instead, like the Oracle, Mark Phillips and a few others. I would have been 91, 92, something like that. So I'm not going to cry too much, doing okay. Um, lots of green arrows, of course, which is encouraging a little bit there. 33, I deleted there after that terrible game week. So yeah, I'm going in the right direction here. So we'll see where we're going. I don't think I'll have. Don't I don't I think the game has kind of broken me in a way, deleting for a couple of weeks and then just bringing it back and just be a lot less over the top with this thing. Just play. It's a game. It's a game. It's not life or death. Loads of stuff can happen in life. Let's enjoy life better. It's more to life than just play the game. It's a game. It's just a game. Okay, so I'm very happy with this sort of position at the moment. Now going forward, it's a crazy, crazy hectic few game weeks from 34 downwards. In game week 33, I got in Onana because and Eze mainly for this game week coming up, which is a big double game week. Um, and I got in Onana because United have a double in game week 37. So got a bench boost for that. So yeah, the plan is these are the doubles for game week 34. Sheffield, Wolves, Arsenal, Everton, Bournemouth, Palace, and Liverpool. So Eze in for Palace there. Now, I have been mooting game week 35 where Spurs have a double against Arsenal at home and Chelsea away. I'm not confident whatsoever after that Newcastle horror show of Van de Ven now. Yes, Pedro Porro going off so early in the second half that, well, I think it didn't matter in the end, really, did it? But they were well down by then. But he's a little bit of a doubt for the next day, so we'll have to keep an eye. Spurs don't have a game this game week, so the Vicario will be on the bench for me, and I'll have um possibly Onana then to come on. I got rid of Trafford. He's not first choice anymore, and I got rid of Bowen for Eze. So I'm trying to calculate my way with the bench boost and trip cap. So Spurs won't have a game this game week 34. So um I'm thinking about getting in Son and see how you go with these two. Now I'm not going to either the Arsenal game or City game, and my next game is Burnley at home. I'll see that, and I'm trying to go to Spurs away. I want to see Anfield. I want to see the job they've done up there. I heard it's unreal. I was there in the stag do and met a few of the lads. They went to the game, and it's just an amazing place to visit Liverpool. It's brilliant town, great city, quite cheap, not over the top, and the people are just absolutely salt of the earth. It's just a great vibe, good for the soul being there. Um, as a United fan saying that it's crazy, but I have this Spurs thing, and I'm just not your ordinary average Joe. Sorry, folks. So anyway, I have Vicario on the bench, Onana to come now since Trevor. So that's the strategy. Trip cap for that game week coming up. I'm I've got Saka written down here, as you'll see in this. Um, yeah, Saka. Anyway, I have Saka written down, but I'm thinking about Son. Um, and then I have Eze. So three of them. Eze at home, penalty taken. Um, that's an unbelievable result away to Anfield. 1-0. Eze scoring. Um, I'm still undecided, but I don't fancy the triple captain. I was going to triple captains down there, but I might give Palace a go. Nothing to lose. Trip cap that, and that will give me. And since I have no free hit or wild card, that'll give me enough time to get. I've got a one transfer for this, so one, two, three, four. So four more transfers for game week 37, and I should have 11 players from a bench boost who are doubling, and they'll be good doublers. There'll be ones definitely playing, and the ones on the bench like United and Onana and Vicario will be doubling anyway. I will have Foden and Haaland. They'll be doubling. There's no guarantee with City, the two of them playing. Depends where they are with the league needing points. Newcastle is very, very, very interesting to get now. Obviously, some of my transfers will have to be, Gordon, and maybe a Shar or definitely Isaac. But yeah, you have to kind of balance all this with who you already got. I've got Solanke. Um, Solanke in game week 37 has got Brentford at home, which is not a bad double. But then will he go for Isaac? And then Watkins, a Villa in game week 37 has got Liverpool at home. So, I have to weigh all this stuff up still yet. But that's the general plan with this. What does this say in the plan? Yeah, I've got them in Saka, trip cap. That's their original, but I'm worried about him and being taken off early here and there. Um, Power or Maddie. I was thinking about getting in, and then I can get in Son. So I was thinking about Paro definitely, but now he has a slight. We'll see how he gets on, and then Son. He'll have the triple, and then bench boost in game week 37, normal game week 36 and 38. So nothing. So I think that's the best way to do it. That works for me. Now you obviously everything is different with your team. If you've got your free hit in place, um, if you got your free hit in place or a wild card, either or. The wild card is a tricky one because whatever you get in here, they're not doubling in game week 37. And the catch is that Spurs don't have a game there. So probably the free hit for game week 34 is the best. And then a lot of people have the bench boost for this one here. It's awful, awful, awful tricky. There is different. You're gonna have to weigh it up for yourself. I'm happy enough. I always love having the bench boost and trip at this time of the season. So hopefully I'll make a bit of ground up and just get the top million, kind of get my rank back. Although top 330K, that was always my goal to be at least within that. But yeah, it is the way it is. Next season, copy Andy from Let's Talk. Oh God, it'd be so stress free. So it would have been. So that's where we are with that, guys. Best of luck with your plan. That's just a general um where I'm at with this thing. And yeah. Okay, let's have a quick look at the Sun Dream team. Just a quick update. Looks like I'll possibly finish second in FPL Top Dogs. Um, and I'm fighting it out in at work for second or third. Which isn't ideal because I won the second thing 2 years in a row. So this is the yeah, would be this one here anyway. Yeah. So the Rebels champion. Yeah, so this guy Chambers, yeah, doing well. That's my team. I can click in there. So yeah, well down, 120 points down there. Still all to play for in a way. It's amazing how the points you can if you get one or two moves, it's still got a chance there. And obviously it's a top three fight here. There's prize money for all three here, so but I want to be finishing second. I think it's about 40 or 60 quid. But winning this would be like your 120 or what? It's like it was 20 in. The 16 there, it's 200, 6 by 20. What's that? 180. So it's 380 there. It's a proper good pot. So yeah, I'll give it a go. Let's have a look at the my team. I think I had captained. Yeah, Haaland, unlucky there, but at least I had Palmer. That's the main thing. Vicario will have to go, and Maddie. Both them I'll have to transfer out. Now you get two transfers back every game week, and you can save up to four. So this Sun Dream team has really gone like massively, massively FPL sort of. It's kind of stolen the match. There's no subs in this, so um terrible game week there. Obviously with the Villa, that killed me there. Um, but yeah, I'll have two, and I'll have to get rid of these two, and then get them back. But this next game we come in, so there's still a lot to like. Liverpool and Diaz, and I've still got a bit with Atlanta. Liverpool have to go all out for that one on Thursday, and obviously tonight is Arsenal and Bayern. So I'll be waiting that. And I like the Sun Dream team because it nearly doesn't matter um the strategy in regard to who you're getting in game week to game week. Because mostly in Sun Dream team they include all the cup games, all the European games. So, it's actually I have no problem. I have a lot of fun with this. The only catch is they don't save your history or whatever like that. I think that might change now this year, because you've got your profile, and in there it shows you how you're doing. So I think they might be saving your history from this year on. And you can see if you score a goal, 5 points, 2 goals if you assist. Shots on target counts. So every shot you get in target, you get a point. A big chance crit, every big chance you create, you get a point. So this is why people like Maddie and Foden are just unbelievable. Well, definitely Foden this year, but you know what I mean. And there's all the stuff. So just got bits and pieces to look at there, and I'm just ride it through here. Um, that's that. So I got the leagues. Have a quick look at top dogs. I'm getting absolutely goosed here with the FPL top dogs. A bit of a shock, Didn't realize I'd run into a storm here. Um, Lee Chambers, of course, yeah, at work at Redbridge. FPL top dogs, that's what I want. But Storm, yeah. Well, Jazz and this Jack Carney's having a great year in FPL. It's just unbelievable. Well done. Um, so I think it's Aaron Bolger, and he's leading White Laces. Absolutely flummoxed me here. There's no way I'm coming back from 247 points down, and this bud. So I'm well. You know, um, I'm not sure who young Bolger is or where he's from, but I'll track him down anyway. He's got a trophy anyway coming. Yeah, good team. Just nowhere near to. I think the way Sun Dream Team was before the format before, it was not really encouraging people a lot, and it was going to get a bit stale, and you had to get over 7 points in the Sun Dream Team raid and all this, and loads of people. But now there's definite animal have come into this, and they're really running with this. Loads of people have took to it. So that's the latest. The Sun Dream Team, just an update there. Next, we'll go to the draft. This is the FPL duo draft. Okay. Quickly, I'm in tier 4. Last week I won. I was in top 4. Um, yeah. So yeah, Cantona Vince. That was the qualifier. I'm still carrying on with this, but doing rubbish. But this doesn't matter. That was just a qualifier for what you went into. This is it. I Out of about 10 tiers, I managed to get into tier 4 after the qualifying of FPL draft. So yeah, this has been keeping me going and keeping me interested. Okay, I lost the last week. I was fourth. I'm down to seventh now. 18, 18, 21. It goes on points now, how many points you've got. Top. So I'll just try and finish in the middle of the pack somewhere, and I probably move up a league because people leave the game and just give up on it, and you do end up going in a higher tier just by natural wastage, really. So, yeah, I won my first 4, then I lost my next 4, and then won my next 3, and lost my next 3. It's just crazy the way this thing works out. I have to do a bit of work here. Okay, Van de Ven isn't, so I'll get in Semedo. I had him, was thinking about him just because the Wolves stuff. Coleman could be injured. It might be best to Andreas had a cracker there, 2 goals. Kvara isn't playing, he's not first choice. Coleman might be back. That's a big game against Everton. We'll need to win that. I'd rather get Rodrigo in there. Look, will Welbeck score a hat trick against City? I doubt it. And he's not as prolific as he could be. And this Gakpo is 100% hit and miss. Um, Not entirely massively confident about this going forward, but yeah, I get a couple of wins here and there, and I should be fine. Learned a lot anyway, and thanks to the lads at FPL. Well, the duo draft lads, Stevie Strafford Nolan and Jack the Dancer Maloney. Thanks for setting up this. It's great fun. Um, the draft duo lads, they're on Twitter. Draft duo. Okay. Yeah, and just yeah, for just we have um Sean Hur's draft as well. Shaky Berto. Yeah, absolutely flying in this one. Owen's in there, Patrick, Kieran, Kylie probably. Um, so some of the lads from around town. So I'm flying in this one, 75, 61. So Roberto's, I like this one. He'll keep it going anyway, and we'll do more draft for next year. Good stuff. All right, let's have a quick round up of the league where we are. The Christy Nixon. Now at this stage, Fergie Great Guns Walsh is absolutely in full control of the Christy Nicholson this year. Delighted. He's massive seriousness. Done his wild cards, 79. This is game week 33 now review. So for his wild card, he's got a BB and a triple cap. So for next week going forward, okay, Gordon, it depends. He probably trip cap this game week 34, will he, or will he bench boost? Everton, Sheffield, they're not Dublin in this next game week. Haaland, these guys look like um set up for game week 37 bench boost. If I'm looking at this, because yeah, everyone here. Okay, Bournemouth, he's Dublin. Everton's Dublin. Okay, Liverpool's Dublin. Arsenal. Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry, excuse me. Everyone here, apart from Palmer, which is a must-have. Okay, fair enough. And Gordon and Fothering. Okay, they're not Dublin. Um, and Wolves. The Wolves dude isn't Dublin. Palace lad is. Oh, the Sheffield lad is. That's yeah. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, Fergie knows what he's doing. He can bench boost or he can trip cap that. So fair enough. I suppose it's universal enough. Okay, for next. So yeah, so for 37, he won't have much in regard to anyone. He'll probably just trip cap that one and figure out going forward. So yeah, it's obvious this is set up for a bench boost for next week for Fergie. Flying away, top 50K is just, you got to take your hat off to him. It's Fergie, take the old cap. Well done, bro. I'll put the cap on for you there. 50K. Keep it going. Ride that surf. Do the Christie proud, and let us know what you're going to do with the hat. Um, what colors? Well, it's just so obvious, really. It's red and white, isn't it? So fine. Great score. Same scores I got. 2044. In control. a free hit there. So yeah, Dara Hunt. Uh, so Dara is doing well. 82, phenomenal. Well done. Like Dara has really pulled this through the whole season long. He has not been off the boil at all. Our resident FPL Top Dogs Egghead from Maharmore. I'm sure a good goalie, good, very good goalkeeper. I think in the GA, good stuff, great sportsman, and he's flying. For next game week, is he set up? He's got but Chelsea, they're not Dublin. United isn't Dublin. One, two, three, uh, four, five. Yeah, so not 100% good now for a bench boost next game week. No trip cap. It could easily free hit this. Um, I'd say I'd say I'd say it's a free hit this week, and these guys will be fine then for the 37. Spurs, City, Brighton, Chelsea, United, and Newcastle. So that team set up for a bench boost on 37, and you can free hit this one, and you can do what he likes and gets in. So he's flying there a little bit down on Fergie. It's yeah, I can make it up 27 down. Um, but yeah, there's yeah, Fergie's in the game up until now, game week 37. He's not going to go off the boil now. Look at Jack Carney, absolutely captain in Parma. Yep, and this is a definitely um it's definitely hats off moment there. Well done, Ja. I'm glad you liked your cap. And you look like you'll be earning another one soon. You will for sure. No, Ja wants black and red. Okay, that'll be for United, Brackloon, and Ballyhaunis. Okay, for the hash. Okay, Fergie, it's down to you. I know you want your red and white, but we'll see. It's up to you. You can have purple, purple and yellow, or you can have green and orange. You know, you can any colors. It doesn't have to be. It can be Mayo colors, split colors. So yeah. Is there an outside jack could go for this? Wow, wild card bench boost in the trip. Jeez, that's unbelievable. That's proper hurling. This guy's got all. Ja, um, I'm not going to advise you in anything, Ja. You're flying it like even the wild card. My God. Um, I'm not going to advise you because you know best. We'll have to have a quick look at what's going on here. The team here is again straight away is okay. Arsenal, Chelsea for game week 37. There's no Spurs in there. Watkins, Solanke, Bournemouth are yeah, they're Dublin. Yeah, it's a very well yeah, it's a very good team already set up. It's a funny one. You might even uh, only catch here is that you don't have enough time to set up your team with a wild card for this game we coming. That's the only catch. City aren't Dublin, so um, neither are Chelsea. So this could be a trip cap week for you. And then for game week 36 wild card. No, yeah, game week 36 or yeah, even in game week 35 wild card with your three Spurs for game week 37 against Arsenal and Chelsea, and then have an eye on game week 37 when you wild card because anyway the three Spurs will be in the Dublin in 37. Arsenal won't. So Could you go without Arsenal in game 36? Possibly. Um, yeah, so you need time to set up that bench boost for game week 37. So keep an eye. That's just a rough idea. I'm not saying it's whatever, but in my experience, that's what I would do. So best luck with that. Ja, you're flying. Owen Cognon, what a season. Now, Owen's Tommy Cognon, yeah, he had the third once in 2017. So Owen is doing fine there. Well done. And I think, yeah, Son unlucky. 71 overall. Salah's just been so underwhelming. But Bruno, that's a good move. Just the bench boost. So looking at that generally, there's a few bits and pieces. There's no Newcastle Dublin this week, or Fulham, or United. So it's in or Chelsea. So it's a tricky one to bench boost. Probably wouldn't bench boost this week, and I'd probably just try and set myself up for game week 37 and try and not do as many hits. I'm doing no minus fours for the rest of the season. I just not gonna do it. I've done enough. Uh, John C. Halpin, Private Meekly. Let's have a look here. Good stuff. 65. Bench boost left again quickly. There's a lot that aren't Dublin. Well, Liverpool are Dublin, yeah. Slanky is Dublin, yeah. Good stuff. United. No Spurs. Brighton, not Dublin. Everton are, but like, where are you with Everton? Really, and Pickford. They look scary bad, really scary bad. Bradley's injured now. Um, it's a tricky one. There's a lot there for John to have a look at and to figure out, and get the most out of that ship. 55, Roy Halford will be a bit devastated with that one. He is very competitive. I think he's over in the States now. Um, I think he'll be bumping into the dancer, Maloney. He was been telling me the two of them will meet up for the first time. In my experience, you'll have a great night with Rory. The Mission Hal first. Congratulate Rory won the Christy Nixon last year. So another great showing from Rory. Won't look Doesn't look like he'll defend it this year. 25, 69 down, but plenty of chips in hand. And I suppose that strategy for Rory is a lot like Jazz, where you probably want to do a wild card in game week 35. Um, you could have the two Spurs on the bench, and you can do a trip. You got the free hit as well. That's good. No trip. So yeah, this probably the most ideal chip arrangement to have at this time of the season. Free hit into this game week. Get all your players all um in a row. Then you can do the wild card in game week 35. Make sure you have your Spurs back, or vice versa, whatever. And then this is it's totally fail proof, and you've got all interesting guys. Although Morris is interesting, Tony's not doing much. He's played here, not played here and there. Doherty, I think, is slightly overrated now. Kelleher, as I can see, is Allison's back. Areola's injured, so there's bits and pieces to do there. Rory, I looking at this time, it probably get looking at the injury stuff there. And even Paro is a doubt. I'd probably be wildcarding um this game week if you can. Um, Set up your wild card in game of 35 with the Spurs crack. And then you can free hit 37. It's just, well, make sure you have your ducks in a row for game week 38. I haven't looked at the fixtures there. If you're doing the wild card, I'd be looking at that in mind. Um, Spurs have Burnley at home in game of 38, so possibly get your Spurs in. This shouldn't be too bad, really, for the last. Yeah, Mark Phillips has been really finishing a mainstay top 15 for the last few years. Top 12, top 13 player, solid as a rock. But this year he's going to earn his cap, it looks like. 1962, going back to Okay, take nothing for granted. 1962, so it's about 23 from the top 10 there. So yeah, he'd want to be keeping a country, the bench boost. So looking at that, there's no Spurs. They'll be on the bench. I wouldn't be bench boosting this week, not with the Spurs thing, unless you can. I'd be getting my transfers in and getting ready, keeping my Spurs on the bench. Just let it go, and then do your get your ducks in a row. Your transfers done for game week 37, and then bench boost and see how many. Looking at this quick, Chelsea one, Bradley's injured. Um, Wolves don't have a double. Fulham don't have a double. Okay, Gusto's playing. Garnacho's playing. So there's one, two, three, four, five, six. Okay, there's seven or eight, we'll say, already. So you can definitely get a good load in there for um ducks in a row for game week 37, your bench boost. Stevie Stratton Nolan, 1947. 80, good game week. Salah, okay, that's absolutely devastating there. But yeah, Eze, got an Eze myself. Love that Eze points. I think I'll stick with Eze. It's my trip captain. Cunha, good stuff. Good call. That's a draft pick. Definitely can see there's a bit of a drafty thing about that. Wolves, do they? Yeah, they have he's well set up for the game week coming up. He's got all his Wolves in a line. That's so pretty differential. Um, I'm not sure about Altnori. Is he coming back for injury? Baldock, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's massively 100% set up as a good bench boost. See, if you're wild card now, then you're missing out on game week 37. So be careful. And also your Spurs in 35, where they double alone. So it's a tricky one there. It's touch and go there for Strat. And so all these are looking just to keep in the top 10. Sean Gilday, Sean the sniper. Hopefully, look, I'd look, anyone deserves to finish top 10 as sniper. My God, above. What a great player, legend of Christy Nicholson, stalwart, resident top dog, this lad, and I hope he keeps up here. Uh, Look, I said Madison and all these guys can go on the bench. He could free hit this. Yeah, I'd free hit this game week, and then I'd have all that Spurs for 35, well set up, and then okay, Solanke, Liverpool, okay, Palmer's and bringing on them to. Yeah, it's a funny one because it seems to me he's better set up to do a bench boost this game week. But the Spurs is a bit of a downer, and he's just got his wild. He's got a free hit. Okay, free hit. So, it's a tricky one. If he's got two transfers, you can get rid of that. Moreno is just a dead loss. And he's not doubling or doing anything. So I'd be getting rid of him. Tony is not. Look, and Buemo's back, and Wissa's playing well. I'm not sure about these two. He could be injured, but not long term. Um, it's a funny one. It's a funny one. Tricky enough now, but you work it out. Kieran Kiley, another stalwart, resident, Christian Nicholson legend. He got his caps, although he's in America. I met his brother Pa at the COE there a month back. The East Mail centenary against Swinford. Um, just a bench boost back. So Kieran Kiley, yeah, looking at quickly, yeah. Okay, the Chelsea lads aren't Dublin. Son, so there's already a few. Liverpool or United aren't. It's not really a good one for a bench boost. Again, he'll have to figure it out. A few of these are kind of slightly goosed, especially the one chippers, just kind of hamstrung for game week 35 and either are 34, 37. Owen Collins, good stuff, hanging in there, hanging in for a cash. Bumped into him at the COE with a good time. Kelleher is now not first choice. I'm not sure about Bentley, probably not playing. Bench boost left. This looks to me, yeah, Brighton don't have a double this game week. It's a tricky one. A Stupian went off. No Spurs playing. There's not many Dublin for himself. I'd be wild card. Big, oof. Yeah, Brian. See, this is more set up for game week 37. This team, in all fairness, just saying it's. I probably wouldn't see if you wild card this, then you get rid of all these that you need for game week 37. So it's a bummer. Um, Probably I'd leave it this game week. Set myself up for game week 35 wild card. Um, oh, give a free hit and the bench boost. That's the ideal one this year. Oh, and you're doing well, great stuff. I hope you make it. Bobby Rutters, my manager from the Royal Albert Hall in South Kensington, having a very good season. Very, very shrewd operator. Doesn't make any decision lightly. Every decision is just um, totally um composited in absolute gravity and not brevity, but the considered postulation. And yeah, he looks Liverpool, yeah, Arsenal, yeah, they're Dublin, Chelsea, Dublin. Again, this is a mix. Areola's injured. Bench boost. Um, I think I do the best I can for this game week, and again, probably wild card your Spurs back in for game week 35, and then set yourself up going forward for 37 doubles, which is Spurs, City, Brighton, Chelsea United, and Newcastle. Um, it's a bit of all the ones you want there. Um, Daniel Jordan, well done, an 81. Liam Herr having a very good season, doing better than Sean. Liam, very good footballer and hurler in the town. Um, Look, 588,000. I wish it was around that, but it's still kind of middle of the road. In my mentality, that's just like, come on, and look where I am, 1.6 million. I just can't get rid of that mentality that I have in my head about where I should be. And if you're having a good season. Connor Freely, 62, good stuff. He's still got a couple of chips left, wildcard and bench boost. Hughie Carney's flying. There's loads left. 1920. We'll keep 1920 down. He's only 23 down on Kieran Kiley and Co. So he's well within reach there. Again, he's got in Haaland and Ganacho. That's a funny one. So he didn't have Haaland for a while. It's a bit of a meh game week. Plenty of guns in there. Again, I've shown the sort of strategy you could be doing. Ryan Warden, 77, Dave Martin, 63. All these still have a chance for a hash, Ethan Kane, and probably yeah, Shaky down 1899 is only about 40 odd off. Gary Higgins 14.5 off. Uh, Down to, Sadrina Kendrup from Malaysia. Donny O'Brien, still possible outside chance for a hat, but only with a bench boost. So it's going to be tricky for Silver Mines. Joy Fahy, just going down these a bit quicker. Tommy Cunyon, who came third in 2017, I mentioned, he's got a bit of pedigree in this. 42, that's a absolute devastator, that one. And just a bench boost left. And there's Jackie Malone, I mentioned before. Thinking Man's FPL dude. Sarabia, yeah, of course, and De Bruyne, yeah, he should. I think his minutes are just getting managed. I'm not getting them in. I want to finish above Farah to small though, our massive um Irish rugby fan from Zimbabwe who I know here in London. He just seems he's always ahead of me this season. It would be a win, but there's the retired the Maverick 65 dropped a little bit like a stone there. Fair enough, but last season was very memorable. Well done there, bro. There's myself in 31. So I'll take it. 100 on 49, 51, 80, 90. Is that my maths? 90? I'll take it if I'm only 90 down. 51 and 39. Yeah, I'm 90 down. I'll take it. There's an outside chance. So I'm ruling everyone below me, okay, not getting a hat. Sorry now. Sorry, Luke Walsh. And finally above the Guru's nightmare. Well, I'm your nightmare now. BFG. Okay, Dermot, absolutely lovely skin. All the Phillipses, absolutely pound for pound, honest through and through. And they're I think they're more of them Californian trees, they're whatever they're called again. I forget. Um, Massive trunks of trees over there. Aim and doing brilliant as well. Absolutely phenomenal. Played very well in the COE, scored some lovely points, and he's a colossus in there in that midfield and Ballyhaunis, and he's also doing the country, keeping the country there. Duncan Hannon there now. Yeah. Nicholas Lohman, the other manager from the Royal Albert Hall, finally above him. All these were way above me. Morgan Lyons in the 40. Cal Carney, it was all about last year with Cahill, wasn't it? He got his hat, he's got his Dublin hat, the whole lot. So kind of Nyla Richardson there, 76. He's still plugging away and he's got bits and pieces. Again, I've given the strategy more or less of the um just weigh up what you have in what you have now. Can you bench boost this week? And can you wild card in game with 35 for your Spurs, set up for 37, and then wing it for 38? Um, Davy McNamara, a very unusual season for Davy. Usually he's always top 10, but this is, we all have a season like that. 2.38 million. I know how that feels. I really do. Don't want to be anywhere near Connor Hussey. Ross Commons, number 5, my friend, doing all he can. It's a frustration. It's just going to have to let this one go and figure something out next season. Taylor, I don't know. Just loads of chips left. You can make quite a bit of ground. I think if you can keep your head, keep a country, keep going forward, don't give up. 3 chips is a very good place to be. So there's plenty of points in there for Connor to make, be the best you can be, Don't quit. Owen Rowan there. John Kelly and the lads, Adrian Phillips, Starman in there, keeping good country with the lads, with the Guru Killer, Kevin Kilbride, 48. So can't go into too much more now. Just scroll down a little bit more to get to the end. Shane Healy, he'll want to forget about this season. He's not used any chips, so he's over in Oz and he's taking a year out and he's doing the best he can. As I said, the FPL isn't life or death. Let's live life first and death last, and FPL somewhere in between. There, that's about the crack there with the Christie. That's the roundup. I'll just have a quick look at the other stuff. The King of the Travelers, possibly. And then we can call it a day. So a good roundup. Happy to get back in this thing. I hope I haven't jinxed myself by doing this and putting this up. Um, Red Arrow for next week now. So this week tonight now we've got City at home to I think Real Madrid and Arsenal are away to Bayern. Big teams are going to the league. Have a quick look at this. King of the Travers. I think joining is obviously still winning this. Oh, I've got I've drawn with Fergie Walsh there. 79-79. Oracle wins out against the sniper. Jackie Maloney winning against Robert Cagnan. And Dave Martin wins there against Dylan. Yeah, joining and beats Liam Herr. So what's the standings? I suppose Joey's still way out ahead. Yeah, 77. Gonna be hard to stop. Owen Kenyan in there, Liam Herr, Jackie Malone. Kierkegaard is awesome. Nearly impossible to come back from there. It's only, it's only one, two, three, four, five game weeks left officially. So that's 15 points. So, Joy's gonna have to lose 3 or 4 games, and you've got to win the other five. So yeah, Owen's doing well there. 2073. Joy's on at the moment. Um, well, 2000 he would be winning this league hands down, I suppose. But it is what it is. Um, yeah, Joy will have to come back to me. We'll have to sort out this thing at some date. But that's the crack anyway. I'll leave it there, and thanks for tuning in. Thanks if you stayed to the end. You're a legend, and yeah, this is over and out from the retired guru. Okay, folks. God bless. Take care.